This is a warning I want to issue to French Cameroon. Whatever your plans are to exterminate us as a people, I want to just give you the reminder that it is a failure. It is bound to fail. Some of your helpers disgracefully are hoping that somehow this charade shall end in some kind of federation or confederation. That's the greatest joke of the century. Mr. Prime Minister and your cohorts, slaves of French Cameroon, your so-called humanitarian package, a hypocritical one, aimed at doing what? Appeasing us? I want to assure you that we condemn your manipulation, your hypocrisy, and this despicable act of yours, this manipulative attempt to appease us at this time. We condemn it with the strongest terms. I want to assure you that you just failed again. You keep on failing. Because we cannot forget that close to 100 of our villages have been razed down, burnt down. We cannot forget that more than 20, about 30 of ours have been burnt down alive. The sick and the octogenarians, the old, have been burnt down in their homes by your touts. We cannot forget 56 years of slavery, complete slavery. We cannot forget that hundreds of thousands of hours are living in forests, beaten by snakes, dying of their wounds. We cannot forget that hundreds of our children are being born in bushes every day or every week. We cannot forget that thousands of ours who escaped your abductions and your genocide squads are now hiding in faraway Nigeria, just maybe with nothing to survive on. We cannot forget. And you have put this up, you call it a humanitarian project to help certain Cameroons. You think that international community will see you as trying to help the problem, try to help the situation, as being sympathetic, as being reasonable. These people in the refugees, let me ask you a question. If there's still one amongst you, the elite of the certain Cameroons here, who is still reasonable, let me ask you a question. Who is closer to you that needs help? The ones in faraway Nigeria who escaped your abduction, or the ones who are in your forests, who are closer to you, who need your help? Who are closer to you, Philemon Young, who need your help? The ones you have kept in concentration camps, in prisons, so-called, who do not see the sunlight, in bunkers in Yaoundé, in their thousands, and many are dying without numbers. No trial, kept incommunicado. Who is closer to you that needs humanitarian help? How can you visit our own, who were running away from your death squads, who barely escaped because you could not get them. You could not catch them on time. Some ran with their wounds and crossed over to Nigeria, wherever they are hiding, if they have even survived of their wounds. How can we allow you to visit them in your so-called humanitarian package? How can we agree that you visit our refugees when yesterday you sent your secret squad across the borders, you abducted some, you abducted 39, abducted our leaders and the whole of the part of his cabinet, and abducted 8 more. You keep abducting them and excommunicating them or extraditing them to Cameroon or wherever you keep them if they are alive, incommunicado. How can we allow you to visit those our own who just escaped your abduction? How can we? Have you forgotten 5th of January? There were refugees, there were asylees, there were people, professionals, people of dignity that your death squad crossed over the borders, abducted, and stole them away from the place of refuge to a place of death, a place we don't know, and we have never had the privilege to be told by you where they are. And you are putting on a program you call humanitarian package for the remaining ones who are still running away from your atrocities. This is a joke. This is a joke. Let me announce to you, Mr. Philomonia and Paul Biya and your death squad, you crossed the bridge of peace. The day you arrested our leader, you crossed the bridge of peace, from peace to war. You declared your war on the 30th of November, and we thought you were joking. So you know what? You know the day you crossed the bridge of peace is the day you arrested our leader, His Excellency Sako Of. And the day you abducted that cabinet and abducted the 39 to Yaoundé, that is the day you crossed the bridge, and that bridge has been destroyed. If you are dreaming that with $12 billion francs, I don't know what that is in dollars, that is what will appease us, because we are so hungry now, desperate and dying, so that you can normalize the situation and we continue in slavery. Let me ask you a question. Is it for funeral expenses? Or is the cost of their lives, or the cost of their livelihood or their property? It's for what? Funeral expenses? So let the dogs be buried with 12 billion CFA, and you think you will bring this situation back to normal? You are dreaming. You and all those who keep believing in you, that there will be a one Cameroon. That is a dream. That's the oldest dream that ever existed in our union. It is over. We cannot be fooled anymore. We can't be fooled anymore. Let Biya know this. Let those that are hanging on him to support their interests or to protect their interests, let them know this. Let the United Nations know this. Let the French know this. Let some of their friends, some of Biya's friends in Britain or even in the US know this, that we cannot be fooled anymore. No, we cannot be fooled. Let the so-called Anglophone elite in Yaoundé hear this. Hear this. You told Paul Biya that all he needed to do is to go and arrest Sisiko and his cabinet, for they had a problem. That once they are abducted and killed or eliminated from the show, life will return to normal. That's the stupidest thing you did in your lifetime. So where are we now? How much peace have you got? Where is the peace? Where is the peace? We cannot forget, and we cannot be fooled again. The only thing that will happen, and you should know this very well, is mediation. In this conflict, if you have even had a dream that there shall be peace one day, that was a nightmare. It was not a dream. Let me tell you, the only thing that we are waiting, let the friends of Ambazonia hear, is mediation. Mediation that will prepare us for our separation. Mediation that we will approve from a third party, or that we will approve. That's the only thing that will happen next. Nothing more, nothing less. You cannot be imprisoning our leaders. You're publishing the names of those who have escaped your dragnet as wanted and sending mercenaries to kill them. You are planning mass poisoning of our population in the villages in the name of vaccination or medical issues. People, you have taken away our homes, taken away our farms, taken away our forests. You have taken away even the means of transportation. And you have a humanitarian package that once these dogs will just see the humanitarian package, they will just go to eat because they are hungry. They don't have brains. They will just go and celebrate, and the nation will return to normal. You are dreamers. And every friend of Paul Biya, you are dreaming. Be it known today that that was a nightmare. We want to send this message clearly. You cannot be sending mercenaries to come after the leaders in the diaspora, denying access to United Nations and Amnesty International to come and visit and expose the extent of your atrocities and your genocide against our people. And you want to use this humanitarian nonsense to cover up while your soldiers, right now as we speak, they continue trigger happy with machine guns, shooting indiscriminately, destroying even our homes, killing everybody at sight. And you tell me that somehow you want peace. You want one Cameroon. That is a nightmare you had. That is not reality. It is over. We crossed the bridge, and the bridge has been destroyed. Let it be known today that I have issued this order. If you are interested in La République, tell Paul Biya. If you are benefiting from La République, invested in La République, tell Paul Biya to cease now, to stop now. His formula of using the military as a solution to the conflict has failed woefully. Tell him to stop now. Stop now, or we will not only defend ourselves, but we shall come after that lie called La République. We shall come against you. We are ready to take the fight across to you. Anyone who is advising Paul Biya should listen to this final statement. Stop now. Every device, every machination, every calculation of trying to reach out to poison our people through this humanitarian venture, to kill as many people as you want, so that we can be at peace, we can return to normal again. It has failed, and it will not work. If you continue to devise means to reach our people, to exterminate us as a people, now you have taken away everything from us. You have not given us any reason to live, except to take the war against you. You are pushing us beyond our borders by insisting to kill and exterminate our people. Paul Biya and the interests that be behind Paul Biya, let it stop now. This is the only window of mediation towards peace. If you continue to molest, to kill, and to program the mass elimination of our people, we shall spill over. And that I can assure you. And if you think that you want to come over in the diaspora to look for some of us to eliminate, we are not better than the thousands you have eliminated. How has the problem been solved? If you continue systematically to eliminate, to kill our people and bring such a charade to deceive, you think and that you will bring back the situation to normal, we will come after you. Hitherto, we have been defending our territory. But now, I want to assure you, we have the capability to destroy this lie you call Cameroon. If you don't go for mediation now, we may not have Ambazonia, and there will be nothing left called Cameroon. We better go our separate ways now, or there will be no Cameroon for anybody. Good night.